In this video, Myron breaks down the girl that's been going viral for crying about her OnlyFans that she had. And he talks about the influence that Sophie Rain and Bonnie Blue has on the industry right now.
As you guys know, this girl's been going viral. Piper Raquel. It's not easy to make a huge career change. I'm trying my best. I know not everyone will agree, but I appreciate those still showing love, right? So she like loses her mind from being a 304.
Just wait.
No,
And then it goes here, controversial OF creator Piper Raquel breaks down crying after reading hateful comments from her fans regarding the fact that she started OF. Yo, look, I mean, you know, hold on, let me see here. She posted some stupid shit on X. And then they do shit like that. On one side she's crying, then she does shit like this. Nigga, what? Bro, these are eternal L's, bro. Eternal L's. You know what I mean? Like, bro, just like thirst trapping and shit like that. Bruh, these are disgusting. Here we go. I only just became an adult. There will be bumps along the road, but I think making OnlyFans is a good choice despite what people think. Right?
Going to grandma.
okay. Alright, I'm gonna end stream so that you guys don't see me like this. I can decide when my life turns off and on. But we're gonna turn it off because I'm sick of crying and touching this money.
Going to grandma.
Bruh. And niggas are cooking like crying because you're fancy the truth after you drop OF sounds like your problem, blah, blah, blah. And she's still posting, right? She probably hired an agency to like post a lot of this shit for her when she's not looking. But bro, like, it's like, nigga, like, what do you expect? Like, you're going to get cooked, right? And then you go here again. YouTube never paid me like this does. And then she's over here prancing around in like her underwear and shit. And yo, this is like a very mid girl. Very mid. Like, there ain't nothing special about this chick, bro. You can go on any college campus and see a chick that looks like this. You know, like what? Like, bruh. Here, let me see. You know, I had to cook a little bit. She posts this stupid shit. Hey, Twitter, right? She goes, hey, Twitter. And I go, hey. I mean, if you look at the grand scheme of it, 4.7K likes with only 44K impressions. So you got 3.8 million views with 7.5K likes. I would say that's a ratio, nigga. That's a crazy ratio. But yeah, bro, like, you reap what you sow, man. Like, the issue here is that once you go down this path, then you're cooked, bro. And the thing is like, she could have stayed holistic. She could have stayed making her dumb, you know, brain rock content on TikTok. But I guess the allure of making money overrides any type of dignity. And here's the other thing, too, as well. You know, you got girls like Sophie Rain and Brecky and all these other, like, and let me show you guys this real quick. Like, with the rise of OnlyFans, I'll tell you guys why there's been such a rise of OnlyFans. The point I'm trying to make is this. So, as you guys know, Sophie Rain, right? This chick makes a bunch of money on OnlyFans. She's a girl that allegedly makes more than LeBron James, right? Or made as much as LeBron James. What people don't realize, and I talked about this the other day, is that women are extremely impressionable, okay? And the reason why you guys need to know that women are very impressionable is because of this. Since the beginning of time, women have not been able to pick up a sword, a stick, a gun, a rifle, right? Or even their fists and be able to defend their belief system. They acquiesce to the strongest male around them, okay? So that's number one. So we need to understand why women are impressionable. Women are impressionable because they can't necessarily defend their belief system on their own. So what happens is when you're impressionable is you go wherever the current takes you, okay? Now, advertisers, politicians, and other individuals that like to prey on women understand this about them. Women are far easier to fool and finesse when it comes to certain things, right? This is why when politicians, especially in the Democratic Party, campaign, they campaign towards women. They campaign towards, we're going to let you kill as many babies as you want. We're going to go ahead and open up DEI. We're going to allow women to have more rights and accesses than men do, right? So you guys need to understand that, like, that's the foundation, right? Women are very impressionable, okay? They follow whatever the community that they're in or the strongest man in their life tells them to do. And the reason for this is because they don't have the ability to defend their belief system via violence. Okay. And then if they're pregnant or they have kids, they have even less ability to defend themselves. That now they're actually more vulnerable. Okay. Now that we understand that, when women like Sophie Rain and other girls advertise that they're making a bunch of money on OnlyFans, right? The average woman looks at that and says, oh, so you're telling me that I could take some pictures of my and make $100,000 a month? What? I'm in. Now you guys are probably wondering, well, why are they in? Let's cover another ugly reality about females, okay? We talked about them being impressionable, and not thought leaders, or they lack critical thinking skills. We talked about that. Let's talk about another ugly reality about women. They're lazy, okay? All right? They're lazy. Now, this is a very ugly reality that people don't like to accept, but it's very true. Now, the reason why women are lazy, or they have a proclivity to be lazy, is because a woman's sexual market value is not assessed by her productivity. I'm going to say that again for you niggas. Need you guys to really understand this shit. A woman's sexual market value is not assessed by her productivity. Her sexual market value is strictly physical based on her youth and beauty. Your value as a man is assessed by your productivity, okay? This is why a man that's a doctor has far more sexual market value than a woman that's a doctor. A man that's a doctor is going to have far more options than a woman that's a doctor. When women become successful and make money, doors close. When men become successful and make money, doors open. Way different. Okay? So since there's no real reproductive value for women to be hardworking and diligent, why would they? Now, let me be clear about this, because we probably got some anus and reach progressive idiots in here that will say, Myron, that's not true. My sister's a doctor. My aunt is a pediatrician. My girlfriend's a hard worker. Cool. Fine. There's always going to be exceptions to the rule, you dumb. Always. But the reality is, on a balance of probabilities, if I took 100 women and I took 100 men, there's going to be far more lazy women than there are lazy men. Because women don't deal with consequences for being lazy. Men do. If you're a lazy dude, you don't get sexual access. You don't get peer respect. You don't get any type of accolades. And guess what? As a man, that is a death sentence for your ability to procreate. That makes sense. Human beings are put on earth to have sex and have kids. A man's ability to have sex and have kids is directly contingent upon his ability to create value in the fucking world. We cook it tonight. A woman's ability to mate and procreate is not contingent upon her ability to provide value to the world. It's contingent on her ability to provide value to her man, who adds value to the world. This is why when a woman marries a man, she takes his fucking last name, not the other way around. The last name speaks for itself because it's the man's job to create a real last name that's worth having. And this is why if a woman doesn't take your last name, it's a sign of major disrespect. Well, let me tell you something. 9 out of 10 times when women don't take a man's last name, do you know why? Because she already built her own legacy. She already has her own branding. She already has her own money. She already has her own status. Why the does she need to take your last name? You see this many times with famous women. Women that are famous, or women that are doctors, or women that have been wildly successful, been able to create a name for themselves. They don't take the man's last name a lot of the times. Why? Because they created their own last name, which is a very masculine trait.
Welcome, punch! Now,
where am I going with this? Because first we talked about women being impressionable. Now I'm on the topic of being lazy. The reason why I brought this topic up of why women are lazy is simply because of this. If a woman can make $1 easier, she will do it, even at the cost of her soul. Now, let me be honest about this. Both men and women are lazy. Like, there's lazy people in all sects of life, of course. Anus and reach are a perfect example. Niggas still got these. But the bottom line I'm trying to make here with you guys when I'm explaining this is, women don't deal with the same consequences of being lazy and lethargic like men do. If a woman smokes weed and sits home all day, she can still get invited to a party to meet future. If a nigga sits home and smokes weed all day, he ain't got no future. I'm gonna say that again so this really hits home for you. If a woman sits at home all day and smokes weed, she can still get invited to a party to meet future, change her life. Meanwhile, if a nigga sits home all day and smokes weed, he ain't got no future. That's the difference. So if you could go ahead and be a pot-smoking loser and still meet A-list celebrities and get your life changed, why the would you work hard? There's no need. You always reserve the right as a female to find a successful, ambitious man that will take care of you if you're hot enough. But men are not afforded that same privilege. We can be handsome as but still will never take care of us. Let's take it a step further. You got a nigga like Clavicular, Chad, right? Good shape, etc. Well-spoken guy, famous. They're still disrespecting him on stream, bruh. Now, I don't say that to insult Clavicular. I say that to let you guys know this is the new normal. This is the new normal. Unfortunately, you got a guy that's in the 1% and 19 years old, and you still got these have the gall to disrespect him. She should be shutting the up forever. But it's because we live in this toxic world and environment where women never take accountability for anything, that she feels like she could talk back to this nigga. So if they're talking back to him, what is going to happen to you if you look like a nigga like Abba and Preach? It's going to be a tough day, buddy. Next thing you know, you're on all fours getting by a wildebeest. There's a reason why these niggas never show their women if they even have any. How much y'all want to bet Abba and Preach are probably shacking up with whales or ugly? There's a reason why these niggas never put their women on camera. Okay? That's what happens when you have so low sexual market value like those niggas. So anyway, going back, gonna bring this all full circle for you guys now and put the bow on this shit. This girl thought, I'm gonna make a bunch of money because I saw Sophie Rain do it, so I'm gonna do it too. This is what I'm talking about when I say women are impressionable. They are followers. They're not thought leaders. They're not critical thinkers, etc. They follow what everyone else is doing. They follow trends. Every single revolution was done by men, not by women. Even feminism was led by men. Yeah, those men, by the way. Whole other conversation. But in her eyes, she's like, okay, I'm a vlogger, I'm a YouTuber, I'm a TikToker. This is hard work, and I'm not getting paid enough. Oh, Sophie Rain is making all this money being on OnlyFans, and she doesn't even do full nudes? Let me do this too. And then bam, next thing you know, got her, bro.
Gotcha, bitch.
Now she goes into the OnlyFans ecosystem. And you best believe a lot of women join OnlyFans because they look at people like Sophie Rain and Brecky, whatever her name is, all these making all this money, and they're like, I can do that too. And let me be explicit about this. These women don't do this job because it's self-serving or is going to give them any type of fulfillment. They do it strictly for the money. And not only do they do it strictly for the money, they do it strictly for the money, and they think it's easy.
It's over 9,000!
And I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it is easy compared to a real job. This is why I have an enormous amount of respect for any girl that works a regular job that's hot. I'm going to say that again. You guys know me, I make fun of women all the time, but we got to give credit where it's due. If you got a chick that's hot and she's working a regular job like McDonald's or Chipotle or some shit like that, you didn't sell your soul. I can respect that. Live with her parents, giving money to her family. I can respect that because she could have sold out, but she didn't. So yeah, the reason why this girl's getting cooked so bad is because she had a platform. She was making money on said platform. She decided, I'm going to follow Sophie Rain because I'm a dumb. When women don't have any backbone or, stand for nothing a lot of the times, they go with whatever's cool. This is why advertisers purposely target them, by the way. It's why they're so good with propaganda. And now she's